Back to another episode of Simply Spoiler, and today we're talking about the movie The Outfit. And if you're looking to spend an evening learning about the craft of tailoring as a backstory to one of the most dangerous mobs in the 1950s, The Outfit is the answer for you. The movie begins with a shop owing to a man named Leonard burning, who passionately talks about the process of making men's suit. He explains how the process requires extreme planning and no fewer than 228 steps. In his shops, he gets many walk-ins, and he explains how a person wearing his suits says what the character of the man is. He works in a shop alone, as a cutter, a work he takes a lot of pride in, with his secretary, Mabel. She dreams of collecting snow globes at different places, and one day, having enough money to visit them. As a favour to one of his old customers, the boys' gang, Leonard has let them set up a letterbox in his shop. They come daily and retrieve letters from the shop, and Leonard completely ignores them. One day, they receive a letter from The Outfit, a syndicate set up by Al Capone's gang. The boys fear that there is a rat in the gang who's feeding information to the La Fontaines, their rival gang, and they think that The Outfit is trying to protect them and tell them who the rat is. Leonard sees Mabel leering towards Richie, the gang's successor, and warns her to not mess with these people, but she says she can take care of herself. The next scene follows with Francis bringing in Richie hurt, shot by the La Fontaines. He forces Leonard to stitch up Richie, and now he says that he's part of the family. Things take a very interesting turn from here. Leonard's voice, facial expressions, and body tone completely change. Francis leaves to find a way to play the cassette sent by The Outfit, and Richie awakens. It is here that Leonard starts playing mind games one tries to start making sense of. He starts planting information in Richie's head, saying how Francis might be the rat. And when Francis arrives, he goes quietly to him and says that Master Richie is not himself. As a result of the argument between the two, the box falls and shows that the cassette is missing. Following this, Francis takes out his gun and shoots Richie. He asks Leonard to help him hide his body in the shop, as Roy Boyle, his father, is to come there. When Roy Boyle shows up, Francis says he left looking for his father, and Leonard complies with him. He asks Leonard to tell him the truth, and he reiterates what Francis said. When suddenly, Roy notices an important detail, saying that his son's coat was still hanging in the shop, and no man would leave without his coat in December. Leonard is shocked to have to miss this detail. Just as he's about to tell him who he shot, Francis returns with Mabel saying she's Richie's girl and that he found blood in her apartment and that they should extract information from her. Now Mabel is Leonard's soft point, and when they try to extract information from her, Leonard desperately stalls them by explaining how he had lost his wife and daughter in the fire. Just then the phone rings, Leonard picks it up and returns to Master Roy saying that it was one of his men saying Richie is waiting for them at 31st and Halstead with the tape. Roy leaves, but Francis wiggles his way out, saying that he should keep an eye on them. In another shocking turn of events, Leonard discloses that Mabel is the rat, and now they have the opportunity of a lifetime. They can inform the La Fontaines of the exact location of the boys, the gangs will finish each other, and Francis can take over the boys. Francis agrees and has Mabel tell the La Fontaines about Roy. Now, after killing the boys, the La Fontaines want the tape in exchange for money. Francis makes a plan and says to Mabel to let them come and give him a signal to come out of hiding and kill them. The La Fontaines now arrive at the tailoring shop. It is a black woman speaking French. Leonard indicates to her about the gunman, and Francis comes out and they kill him in an instant. Now with Francis dead, the La Fontaines leave and Mabel has all the money that she wanted. Leonard burns his shop down and reveals that he was actually a gang member. Francis wakes up and tries to kill Leonard, but Leonard reveals to him that he was actually part of a gang as well and kills him with his scissors.